Hey everyone, Carol Hickman with Chickstamper here. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to come on and do a real quick video, a how-to video for you on this adorable little treat holder that I made last Friday. I showed it in my Facebook Live on Friday, and it's going out today with all class kits from last week. So let me show you what the class kits are that everybody's receiving. These class kits go out with orders, $35 or more, from Friday through Monday. I show them on Friday, my Facebook Live, and we make them. And then I cut packets. So everything, you'll receive everything if you've ordered with me this weekend. You'll just need to use your own stamps and dies that you have at home. But I send the papers, I make the bows, I send everything. Everything's included, plus I put in some extra paper this week so you could stamp and use your die machine to cut those out. Aren't those cute? This is the Have a Hoot bundle with the Have a Hoot stamp set and the Pika Hoot dies. See how cute they are? So that's what I've used for our treat holder today. So what I started with in order to make it though was the Celebration Labels dies. These dies are pretty cool, and look how big the biggest one is. I started with the next to the biggest one to make this treat holder, and then I used the middle size for the designer paper to go around it. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So I've got my basic black cardstock that I cut out with not the very largest of the labels, Celebration Labels dies, but the next size. So I cut that out with my die machine. And then what I did next is I ran it through my embossing folder, the Cobwebs 3D embossing folder, to give it these nice cobwebs on them. So let me show you the plain one. So I ran it through the die machine, and then I took it onto my scoreboard and I scored at 2 1/8 and 3 inches. And I want to make those score lines pretty stiff in there. And that's because when I go to emboss it, I want it to, those lines to stay in there. So on the embossing folder, you want to find the bumpy side. One side is kind of smooth with little indents, and one side is bumpy. The bumpy side goes underneath your paper because you want those bumps to come up through to the top surface. And then I ran it through my machine. Okay, so here's the one I ran through. So I've already got these fold lines in there. Remember, I scored them. So I want to fold on those just so that I kind of know where my treat holder is gonna fold at. So then I took the middle size Celebration die and I cut out a piece of my designer paper. So the designer paper that I used for the treat holder and also these cute cards, let me turn them this way for you, are part of the Artistry Blooms. This is in the annual catalog, and who would have thunk, right, that this paper would be so perfect for Halloween? But I've used some of these pretty colors that are really abstract, but they just are gorgeous, just gorgeous paper. Okay, so let's get some adhesive on this piece. Now I don't want to put any right in the middle because that'll kind of mess up where the score lines are. I want it to hold nicely to those score lines, but I also want it to be nice and strong up on these edges. So I'll leave some room in the middle with no adhesive, but then I'm just gonna, and you could use tear and tape for this as well. I love my Seal Plus because it's just really strong. So I'm just going on top of what I've embossed, and I'm just doing my best here to center this. And those score lines are still there, so I can just kind of help that designer paper fold on there. How simple is that? I've got a hole punch. All right, so we are getting close. So I put these big old fat Tootsie Rolls in mine because I had them. I'm sure lots of other fun candy for Halloween would fit. I'm just gonna get a couple glue dots on my Tootsie Roll, kind of to help remind it where I want it to sit in here. I'm just going to put it down in the center there. Alrighty. So I'm going to use this glittered organdy ribbon from our annual catalog. It's black with glitter. Isn't that fun for Halloween? So I'm just going to take about 12 inches or so. And this is just, gosh, a simple treat holder, right? But sometimes if you got to make a lot for a lot of kids, then you need simple. And I just tied it in a bow. You could have a smaller piece and tie in a knot. It doesn't matter, it's whatever you like, but this ribbon is just perfect for this, so. And I made kind of a big floppy bow. I didn't want it to really be precise, so it can really be however you like it. And you can make it big or small. Either way, it's just a fun, it's kind of like a little taco. All right, so look, we have that already. Now we just need to make our cute tag. So in the Hoot dies, we have this fun frames die. And we can see we used it in our card on Friday, right on the very front of the card. We used the whole die. But what I wanted to do is I just wanted this tag, which is the medium size. So I cut that out in white, in Whisper White, and we'll stamp on that. Okay, so I've got a couple stamps from my Have a Hoot stamp set. And I've got this cute pumpkin with an owl peeking out there. And then I'm gonna stamp the word boo from the stamp set as well. There we go. Now I stamped in the Memento ink because I want to use our Stampin' Blends. And if I use these Stampin' Blends, which are alcohol markers, with the Memento ink, the ink won't bleed or anything. So we'll start with a Mango Melody. And if you watched Friday's video, you've already seen me color this pumpkin, but he's pretty cute. And if you haven't watched Friday's video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can find it on there. And then if you subscribe and have the app on your phone or your tablet, YouTube will always let you know when I upload a new video. I try to do a Facebook Live every Friday is my goal. With the holidays coming up, that'll change a little bit, I'm sure. But, and then on Tuesdays, I like to do the how-to video, which is what I'm doing today, of the project, the thank you project that I made and sent out. So in today's mail, everybody who ordered $35 or more is receiving the card kit from last Friday, which are all the bits and baubles to recreate the card. And this thank you gift as well. And then for the people whose orders were over 50, they also received a pack of champagne rhinestones. And that's just my monthly gift for when the orders get up over 50. So this pumpkin's pretty cute. I'm just kind of coloring them pretty quick. I did a little shading on the pumpkin itself, with Mango Melody Dark and Light. I'll do a tiny little bit on the owl, but not very much. There's not very much of him, but I'm just gonna kind of do some dark with the smoky slate, and then I'll come back with the light smoky slate. And you can color him solid one color. That works too. But I just love these stamps. They're just adorable. Perfect for Halloween. Okay. And so quick and easy to stamp. Alrighty. So I just want a little hunk of ribbon. maybe 6 or 7 inches or so. And I'm gonna put it through here. This tag I love because it's already got a hole in it and ready to go. And it's stitched around the outside, so that makes it extra cute. Alrighty, and let me get some black dimensionals for the back. I told you this was a quick one today. It's so stinking cute, I think. And we'll just put it right on there. There you go. What do you think? I hope you guys like it. Come back on Friday. I'll have my new Facebook Live. You can visit me at facebook.com/Chickstamper. And I do those videos at 1 o'clock Arizona time. And then every Tuesday, I like to post my how-to video. So subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Chickstamper if you're already here. Go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.